I thought it'd be really fun to share with you a really personal space as part of our vintage crib series that we've been doing, and that is our bedroom. And very fortunately for us, we made some pretty major cosmetic changes and did it all right before the pandemic. And so it was really nice to have this really great retreat once we were kind of in that crazy time. So I want to share with you just some things that we did. Hopefully you'll find it inspiring and maybe even helpful a little bit. One thing we wanted to do, I'm a huge fan of incorporating old and new pieces. And so I really wanted a kind of a big, grand 4-poster bed. It was the first time we've ever really had our, what I call a grown-up bed. We had always just had like bed frames and maybe a headboard here and there. And so I actually found this great rice bed, vintage, on Facebook Marketplace and had it shipped to us. And then my husband's one request was that he did not want it to feel like his grandmother's bed. And so in a way of kind of making it updated and feel a little bit more new and modern and fresh, we had it painted in tricorn black. And we've been really happy with that. The other thing that was kind of a unique situation is that you can see we have these windows behind us, and really because of the way the room is situated, there's not another place to put the bed, and obviously we weren't going to take windows out. And originally my thought had been to paint this a really dark color and make it feel really cozy and warm. My husband was not super thrilled about that, and so I do like to try and make him happy and compromise as well. But also knowing that once we painted this dark, these plantation shutters would then also pop more. And so we decided to do this in a custom white color so that hopefully the plantation shutters just kind of fade away. And the other thing we did was we added this is just a piece of fabric from Downing's, one of my favorite fabric stores. And really what I did was I just kind of folded it over the back, and just to keep it from falling, attached it with some Velcro so that hopefully you're getting this kind of great backdrop and you're focusing on the textiles and things like that and not on the window placement. All of these textiles we had custom made. Again, this is all fabric from Downing's. We got some other pieces like this great duvet from Serena and Lily. And I'll just say that my husband's one request, he does love blue and white, and he is pretty classic. And really when I was kind of putting this together with this blue and white duvet and with the fabric there, it kind of felt like just a very classic men's tie, and I thought that would fit him well. We added in some more vintage pieces. I got these great chairs over here. Found those off of Facebook Marketplace, and just added in some drapes for softness. The one thing I'll say about the drapes is really nice in that we hung those to the ceiling to really take advantage of the high ceilings that we have in this room. I would love to tell you that I would love to have a gorgeous chandelier, but our house is 100+ years old and we've got to have a fan. And so what we did was we ended up painting the ceiling fan the same color as the ceiling. So again, just trying to get that to disappear just a little bit. The other thing that I'll share with you is that these chests are probably really too high for typical bedside chests, but we need the storage. And my mother very graciously gifted these to us. They're family heirlooms, and so I didn't want to get rid of them, and we wanted to make them work. So that was another reason to get kind of this larger, higher bed, and we also use kind of a elevated mattress right here. And so that has helped in terms of the scale of the bedside chest and things like that. And then you'll see that I have incorporated just some trays and other great vintage glassware just to make it feel really personal. These pictures right here are a placeholder. I have something really fun coming up that I'll hopefully can share soon. And then there are other places you'll see over here where we incorporate lots of vintage artwork as well as new artwork, some local artists and things like that. And this piece I actually love because you can peek underneath here and there's actually storage. And so I love this. This came from Ballard Designs. So again, incorporating the old with the new, I think helps to give it a really unique feel. And I think my husband ended up being pretty happy with all of it too. So one other thing I tried to kind of hide the TV with a gallery wall and just make it feel a little more cohesive. But that was it. I can tell you that it was really nice to have this great retreat in this space once the pandemic hit, and we have really enjoyed it. So thanks for joining me for another edition of Vintage Cribs. Have a great day.